cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at Paul's masquerade. I'm in both face and mind, all free for you to throw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Where have you been searching all along, confessing while alone.
Oh, hello. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's not showing up. Also, you know what I just realized? My VTuber did not come up. How silly. Oh my god, where is it? Hello? Oh, there you are. Oh, you came up. I forgot you existed. It's been so long since I streamed. I forgot how to. Oh my god, how do I do anything? Oh my god, get out of here. Hello. It's been a while since I streamed because I'm still fucking sick. There it is. I was like, where? Where are my ears? Wrong one. Oh my god. Hi. Oh my god, it's my hoodie. I put my hoodie on my character, and now I gotta oh my god, I gotta redo everything. It's legs. No. There we go. I do have to put the background back in. Oh god. Everything's a fucking mess. That's what happens when you don't do this shit for too long. I've been sick since Thanksgiving, pretty much, but it got really bad on the 18th of December. And I'm still fucking sick. And I'm so fucking tired of it. I went to urgent care on Wednesday in the middle of work. And I never leave work because I had an ear infection so bad I cried. I don't cry unless it's painful. Like, stabbed. I'd rather get shot. I heard it burns. Hello? I am so bad at this. I forgot all my buttons. I'm so dumb. Okay. No, where's Streamlabs? There it is. I'll put... Got an ear infection? A sinus infection that caused the ear infection. And before that, I went to urgent care the day after Christmas. And all they did was give me cough syrup. Shut up. Yeah, I know! Ugh. Yeah, your thing is expired. Yeah, your mom's expired. Shut the fuck up. Sorry. I want to play and I want to stream, but I'm so tired. Someone's trying to kill you. Yeah, it's me. It's me, motherfuckers. Am I going the right way? I don't know. This place is too big. Again, place empty and big. Where am I going? Oh my god, I'm on the wrong side. Can I use a mountain here? Oh, thank fucking god. I can't fly. But yeah, I've been sick for 3 weeks. I was sick after Thanksgiving. I think I had like half a week of not being dead. A little. A little. This place fucking sucks. They really were like, we need an excuse for this place to be huge as shit for no reason. They're like, what if we said it was for giants? And I'm like, what if you shut the fuck up? What if I cried? Anyways, so we're gonna stream for like 2 to 3 hours. 3 definitely being the max, 2 probably being like the aim. Cause I don't. Oh my god, why is my mic so far into my forehead? Jesus Christ. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in this area. I'm kind of tired of this shit already. I just got here and I'm like, oh god, this place sucks. Hey, fucker, what's up? Oh, dude, this guy had a voice that was weird. It's okay. You got a million things in this area. I don't want to do a million things in this area. I want to be out of this area. No, I want to leave. Well, okay. It may not seem like... Are the bunnies British? I don't fucking remember. But we've been planning for this far longer than I care to admit. A certain boss on the moon? I killed a certain little bitch on the moon. And then even Xenos was like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave. It's like, bye. Other than that, no. I fought Zodiark. I've doomed the world. I literally was like, wait, if Zodiark dies, doesn't everything else go to shit? And then it was like, hey, guess what? Everything's gonna go to shit. And I was like, I hate it when I'm right in the worst kind of way. You're not I already said that. Each time we woke up, we'd have long discussions about how to save as many as we could. Felt like everyone had an opinion on this or that. I don't know if I'm British. I don't fucking remember. I do know he doesn't have a high-pitched voice. I was very shocked to find out. Kill Zodiac, the fucking grand uber boss of the entire meta plot at 83. It's true. I was like, why is this an 87? I get it, kind of, because you kind of do that in Heaven's Word. You do kill Nidhogg at level 57, and then you still have to go fight the Pope. So flabbergasted. Yeah, I was kind of like, you know, I'm kind of glad that Fandaniel is fucking dead. And also, he did have an ulterior motive, so I was right. But then I'm like, but now what? I have to fight the will of the planet? I gotta go fisticuff the will that wants to kill the star? Yeah. I'm actually pretty good at this. I'm actually good at predicting dumb bullshit. He just, for a crazy bitch, he wasn't being as crazy as he could, so I was like, something's up. I mean, that's the second villain to succeed. It only took us 600 hours. We're all like, man, Ilbert actually succeeded in his goal. He's the best villain. And he still is. God, way better than fucking Fandaniel. And Fandaniel technically succeeded in his death too. Wait a minute. I mean, it's not over yet. We could probably stop this in some bullshit Warrior of Light way, which we will, obviously. There's another fucking expansion coming out. But, so I guess Ilbert will still be #1 forever. I do like the fact that Fandaniel will be in hell looking, or wherever the fuck they go, Oblivion, being like, wow, you stopped me, and I'm still dead. God, this sucks. Or reincarnated, because ether. But the one thing we all agreed upon was that the people of Etheris, I forgot if that's how you say that, wouldn't take action to save themselves until it was far too late. That's why we're striving to make the moon a vibrant, magical place they'd hop at the chance to visit. Rather than waiting for the flames of oblivion to get them off their tails and force them to accept our invitation. Yeah, I'll allow that. The residential quarters may not be up to necessary standards just yet, but there are plenty of other places worth seeing. Yes, I've seen them. Please stop giving me a tour. Ether is always pronounced and is like his. Ether hiss. No, ether. No, wait. I already forgot what the word even looks like, so I can't pronounce it. Super gay twink Cassian hell. That's the best. Ethereus. Ethereus. Is that it? Did I do it? You've already had a look around the Curatorium, but wait until you see what's waiting for you at the east end of the burrow. Follow me. I don't want another tour. Okay, bitch, you want me down there? You want me down there? You want me down on the first floor? You want me down on the first floor? I'll do it! Ah! Alright, I feel better. I hate this. If that killed me and was like, hey, teleport to the Crystarium, I'd be like, fuck it, we're leaving. Kick this rabbit on the way. Bop. Oh, buddy. Let me turn this up. I should turn it up anyways. I can't hear out of one of my ears, so I should just turn it up. Good, you're here. Through this door is the greatest Endwalker. What? Endwalker? No, what the fuck ever. So one thing about this expansion is there are so many. Oh no! This sounds like. Alright. Confirmed. Endwalker. Worst expansion. And believe it or not, I was having a good time, but this honestly is kind of taking the wind out of my sails. I can't imagine this dumbass being very entertained at the moment. It was named as such because it is a veil to end all veils, the most beautiful forest you'll ever see. We understand that people of Etheris enjoy taking leisurely walks through natural places or spaces. It's worth it to push through. Don't know about that. And the like, so I'm sure you'll enjoy it. How about we start with a nice stroll to the fountain? This way. No, how about I... Give me something to fight! Give me a trial, please! Please! I'm bored! Ah, my ear. Might be even sooner to stop this. The gay crystal. Wait, this looks like the last place I went. Oh lord, this place sucks. Can't even get real trees. How far is this? Oh my god, what's the moon? Oh, that's the moon? Okay, the place is not that big. It's just too big anyways. I'm just gonna say it. This is automatically Am I gonna say that? If I had to rank this amongst all the expansions and the post patches, this ranks pretty fucking low right now. Am I just gonna walk up this? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Damn. Oh, cool. It's the kiddie pool at Water Country. No. I consider the post patches of every expansion separate from the expansions because it's paced differently. Yes, they're part of the expansion, but they're paced so much better that they end up being the better content. And out of all of the patches, out of all of the expansions minus their patches, because that's a whole different rank, this is pretty fucking low. Not to say that's, like, terrible, because I do love everything but ARR, and it is above ARR. But damn, I'd have to say this is definitely below Heavensward and Shadowbringers, because those are my favorite. So what do you think of the forest? It's positively pleasant, simply sublime? My character was literally raised in a forest because of Vieira. What the fuck is this? I would say broken glass alone elevates. True. It is really fucking good. Ah, God, this part just sucked. I'm just gonna be blunt, because I'm a dummy. What trees? I'm pulling my tail. You're in the forest right now. Where? That's a crystal. That's a building. That's a ball on a stick. That's an enemy. That's tiles. Building this place was a challenge, let me tell you. Since we were born here, we never seen trees in person before. Oh, well, I guess that has something to do with it. The information sent by our collaborators was quite enlightening, but after much deliberation we decided to use crystalline constructs in place of living trees. Yeah, that was the worst thing you could have done, thanks. And thanks to our atmospheric circulation system, this place produces air as clean as that you'll find in the forests of Aetheris. Oh, the fountain here behind us, powered by the rather large crystal adorning its top. Okay. It's like a giant ice cube. Plays a vital role in supplying us with fresh water. Much time and effort was spent making it the most spherical of spheres, and I dare say the unparalleled roundness speaks for itself. I enjoy nothing more than a nice long stretch and a spot of relaxation whenever I come up here. You look like you could use a stretch yourself. I look like I could use a kick to your face. How do you spell stretch? Is that how you spell stretch? Mm. That's the spirit. I feel more relaxed simply watching you. A slight worth of my many years spent building this place. If it's not too much to ask, it's always been a dream of mine to take a walk through this forest with someone from Aetheris. Could we maybe... God damn it. Oh, you will? Oh, this... Still my quivering whiskers. I'm... I'm suffering. Whee! I missed the obscenely large carrot. At least that was funny and porn. That shit was just straight up smut. It's pretty funny though. I don't even want to talk to you. I'm sorry, is it raining? Or is this just the light? It's the light. I was thinking, Miva, that I could be more helpful to you by teaching you a little about the moon and what we do. When we were first created, the moon's sole purpose was to hold Zodiac, and there was absolutely nothing to be found here. Eventually, Heidelin gave us our first task, furnish the moon with propulsion system capable of facilitating travel to other stars. I feel giant carrot porn has a different meaning to the bunny guy. Look, I don't know if you were there. I don't remember. I just remember very specific words being used. Very specific words that are not used in normal day-to-day language or text unless you're trying to be smutty. I read enough fanfic to know. Actually, I used to. I haven't read fanfic in so long. I'm actually kind of lazy. And illiterate. Might have something to do with it. It sounds impressive, and I suppose in some respects it is. But it was only possible thanks to all the knowledge Heidelin shared with us. We also had a lot of time to get it done. 6,000 years, give or take. Damn. But anyway, let's keep going. Should I go over here? Do I give a shit? No. Ask if you could taste the rainbow crystal. What? What? Why is there ... What? No! I'm not sure what it is with you and the crystals on Aetherius, but we do not eat them. And certainly not this one. It possesses all 6 elements: wind, lightning, fire, earth, ice, and water. We use crystals like these to maintain the moon's elemental equilibrium. Can I lick this? Smut. It's worth mentioning, though, that because of Heidelin's influence, being the embodiment of tranquility and stasis and all, manipulating the elements here is different than it might be on Aetherius. A conjuring of fire would sooner dry your clothes than singe them. For example, put simply, the etheric conditions are ill-suited to growth, which is why the surface is mostly barren. Of course, this was all necessary to keep the raging energies of Zodiac in check. So I can't lick it. Okay. Well. You let me go ham on that carrot, but not the crystal. Whatever. This may come to a surprise, but we didn't begin building habitable areas until after the propulsion systems were ready. Considering how long it took, I wish we started sooner. Who would have thought that we'd need 4,000 years to make all this? It certainly wasn't work you dare rush either. We had to create infrastructure and countless support systems, some of which wouldn't be operational until hundreds of years later. And then there's the brief period where our productivity came to a screeching halt with a bizarre red satellite that was sent up from Aetherius. The Allagan's mischief, I think. Oh, it's, Bahamut. We thought maybe some new nefarious actor was colluding with Zodiac. All we could do was stand by and brace ourselves for the worst. I can't tell... What was that? I can't tell you how relieved we were when Heidelin informed us of its destruction. Oh yes, there was much joyous humming that day. The fuck was that noise? Whew. I actually got spooked. Say, do you notice anything particular about the treetops? I mean, apart from the fact that the massive crystals are not trees. I noticed they're not trees, trust me, you don't gotta point that shit out. I don't even know where the trees are. Alright, is this a tree or a building? Or is that a tree? That looks like a tree. Is it supposed to be a tree? Is that supposed to be a tree? Is that a tree? Is that a tree? I don't fucking know. Moon's haunted. Say, do you notice anything particular about the treetops? I mean, apart from the fact that the massive crystals are not trees. Breaks neck. What? I'll give you a hint. It's the golden rings emanating from the glowing spheres. Yeah, thanks. It's pissing everywhere. Along with a device fixed near the ceiling, they fulfill a role similar to our sun, and do so better. The sun and similar celestial objects in the great expanse radiate energy that is harmful to your bodies. These rings shield you from that energy while allowing you to bathe in the perfect amount of sunlight, or rather, a closer proximity of it. It's true. Without our atmosphere, the sun would burn us. Pretty impressive, wouldn't you say? Oh, and if you look closely, you'll see different types of trees have ever so slightly different curvatures. Yes, indeed, this forest truly is the greatest. This forest never made me want to die more. Like, this is the worst forest ever. It's so industrial. Ugh, it cries. If I wanted to be in an industrial forest, I'd just go to a city. Don't touch me! Ah! Thank you. Bitch. Hi. There was something else I wanted to tell you about. Yes. The propulsion system and habitat facilities were completed around 2,000 years ago, and with that, the most important features were fit for purpose. Which was all well and good, except we still knew absolutely nothing about the present-day people of Aetheris. Why not go and visit Aetheris yourself, you might ask? Strictly forbidden. Where our technology or our knowledge of the moon's true purpose exploited for evil ends, the results could be disastrous. Then there were a few more rejoinings, and it became increasingly difficult to converse with Heidelin. Fearful that we might lose the ability to communicate with her altogether, we beseeched her to find people on Aetheris that we could trust to help. We were quite fortunate everything worked out as it did. What's over here? I'm sorry, there's a fucking... Oh, I think that's the fucking crystal I want to lick. No, not you. Get out of the... Oh my god, you guys walk at the same pace. With the exception of routine inspections and maintenance, we remain asleep and waited. Hopefully Heidelin would find someone who would help us. Eventually she did, and though her power is waning, we were able to speak to them directly for a short while. We shared with them everything we could, including our knowledge of the heavens and the means to travel here to the moon. We certainly didn't waste any time, and with that, what we taught them, no more than a few years after that, our collaborators found the means to convey messages and supplies to us from down below. With all the letters, books, and other resources they sent, we learned enough to start making more meaningful changes to the moon. And now you're here, hopefully enjoying yourself as much as I am. Shh, no, don't fucking nod, you dumb bitch. I knew you would like the great Endvale. I knew it. Though, thank you again for coming here, by the way. I know it was just a walk through the forest, but it meant a lot to me. There you are. I take it you've already received a grand tour. A shame we missed it. Glowing Way, we've been looking all over for you. I don't know, it's some rabbit. Oh, it's the rabbit. I think. Yeah. Oh, is this about the teleporter in the residential area? No, never mind that. We have more pressing matters at hand. I will be calling an emergency meeting shortly, and your attendance is required. I don't know if they're British. I don't fucking remember. The section also suffers from you not having played FF4. It's all more of a 4 reference than most of. If you reference too hard, some people will miss out. I think references are fine. I think they're nice to be like, oh, I get it. But if it's like, I don't know how close it is of a reference, but maybe I would be more excited if I played 4. Really, I can't imagine why you would need me there, but if you insist. We won't be away long, so you are more than welcome to continue looking about the borough. Now, come along, Glowing Way. I know you're more high-pitched. I just don't know if you're British. Are you British, Rabbit? Before we arrived, you seemed to be in the midst of a rousing conversation with your guide. Did you learn anything of import? Wow, my voice might be a little too fucked up for her, and that's bad. They spent 12,000... 12? I thought it was 6. 12,000 years preparing for this. With the appointed hour fast approaching, I can certainly understand their restlessness, but still. It remains to be seen if the people can be persuaded to evacuate when there are no signs of the final days. What's more, the technology of this place defies imagination. Wow, I really can't do your Stroller's voice. Oh well. I doubt there are many who would readily come to terms with living in such surroundings. Whoever these collaborators are, unless they are possessed of the world's most charming personalities or a means of forcibly evacuate people, they will meet with a great deal of resistance. I have a feeling I know who. Indeed. Even if faced with annihilation, the decision to forsake all one knows cannot be made lightly. I have an idea who the people are that they communicated with, but I don't know how close. I feel like I have like an exact idea, but my logic is what I'd rather explain in case it's something else. I think whoever the people are that the bunnies have contacted are definitely an entity we've already met. I don't think they're going to introduce a new entity like that, but I might be wrong. For as a rabbit guy named Naming Way, you can meet and will let you change the characters' names. Later on, you go to the moon and find an entire colony of Naming Way rabbits who give you a side quest to a side dungeon. Oh. Nice. Arianje. Forgive me, friends, but I must beg you'll leave. There is another matter which yet begs mine attention. Of course. We can accompany you if you would like. No. He said he would like to leave us. Nay, that will not be necessary. If you will excuse me. Bye, bitch. "'Tis clear that a difficult decision lies ahead for us. Preparation for the evacuation of Aetheris is indeed crucial, but I am not yet willing to forsake our world and its reflections, and I trust I am not alone in my That's not a real word. You making up words? Just like Arianje, bitch? Couldn't be me. Alright, cool. Did Arianje seem strange to you? More than usual, I mean? Yeah, that's not a real word. I don't give a shit what it means. It's not real. Obviously. Oh, I already read that. I know he has a penance of keeping his own counsel, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. Why don't you go and see if he's alright? Your Stola and I will remain here and see what else can be learned about the final days. If you hurry, perhaps you can catch up to him. Fine. Oh, wrong way. I guess I'll just go and do the thing I want. I don't want to do this. Bum 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 ba-da-dum. It's upstairs. Why is it upstairs? Well, good news is if you doing this is actually means you are way closer. Sorry, I missed the door. Way closer to being done than I thought. With this area, yeah? I'd love to be done with this area. Done with the whole expansion. Literally. This is like level 84 and then the next one's level 90. There we go. We're done with the whole expansion. Oh, it's right here. I was like, where the fuck is he? Do you think we're gonna get blamed for the world ending if we can't fix this shit? We did kill Zodiac. Arianje appears to be heading towards the entrance of Beastway's burrow. Interesting. So unnecessarily large, this area. If there's any alive, yeah. Damoon. If they haven't all shot themselves yet. Bro's looking around, but I'm right here. Arianje ventures into the Mare Lanetorium. For reasons unknown, you must tread carefully, else he might sense your presence. Sense me. Anyway. Follow Arianje from a safe distance. The objective will end. Oh, yeah, the thing I failed the last time. I don't know how to. I don't know where I should go. Okay, I'm gonna go up to this rock. Up to this rock. Up to this rock. Alright. Okay. Uh-huh. You ain't see shit. How far is he going? Yeah, I was about to say, there's no fucking way. Bitch! When did he learn to run? This fucking slut. Ah, slut! Doing it again. Oh my god, where's he going? Oh, okay. I did it! I didn't fail this time. Fucking nerd learning how to run. How dare.
Thine arrival is timely as ever.
Yeah. Sure is, isn't it?
Thou didst chance to overhear my conversation with Living Way, I presume? 'Twas not mine intent to move in shadow. Nevertheless, I have been asked to do that and more yet again.
You could tell me.
Is it so plain that these strangers could intuit it at a glance? My capacity for silence and secrecy and duplicity. And Grahatir did contrive to deliver the first at the price of his own life. I was complicit in the scheme. A sacrifice averted for a mercy.
It was averted because he got shot. I don't know if that was better at the moment.
Would that I could say the same for Menphilia. One life for one world. And by that bloody bargain, brokered by my hand, were the scions robbed of a dear comrade, and Flamine her beloved daughter. Two souls, whose selflessness was beyond measure, whose resolve was unshakable. They would not be moved even had I thought to protest. But protest I did not. Far from it. I pushed them forward. No effort did I make to seek out alternatives, ones that would not demand such terrible costs. That resignation weigheth heavy on my mind, as does the memory of another lost to mine inaction. Dearest Moonbringer, who did face death unflinching, that we might secure a means to bring low the Ascians. In her hour of need, I did naught. Dutiful disciple of Louisoix, ever looking to the greater good. Had I shut mine eyes and bid her live instead, mayhap she would be with us today. Selfish wants, born of everlasting regrets. Most days I put them from my mind, but could think of naught else when asked to swallow the same bitter draught. Subterfuge and sacrifice. Mayhap the right moral choice, but one I regard with great trepidation.
I'm gonna turn this up real quick. Be louder.
The calamity of Amarot was a tragedy beyond reckoning. One which must never again come to pass. Thus must we struggle, haunted by ghosts of those we have lost, clinging to those we pray we can yet save. But what of those we cannot? How do we make peace with the dreadful algebra of necessity?
No, not deadly algebra. Oh shit, anything but. Oh. I knew math kills. This is like a true but frustrating answer to hear. It's like, yeah, but goddamn. Doesn't make me feel any better. I think focusing on what you can actually do versus what you can't do anything about is the best option. That's literally how I live my life. I literally told my boss that. I told my boss, I'm like, I don't worry about things I can't do anything about. And I was referring to children who didn't want to be in my class. I was like, I can't do anything about that. I'm going to focus on the ones who want to be here. I told my boss, I was like, I don't care. Like, I can't stress out about that stuff. And she got it. Like, you can't stress out about shit you can't do anything about. And you can't save everyone else. You just have to try to save as many as you can. And do what you can. And do the best you can. And you have to have confidence in it. Because if you don't, you're probably going to falter. So. Believe in the me that believes in you.
Sage counsel indeed.
Yeah, I heard it from a wise guy. It's a great quote.
I see. Wisdom as befits a great worm. Curious that he should think thee in need of such encouragement.
Oh, did I hear that from the fucking dragon? I was just quoting Gurren Lagann. I just spilled tea on me. No, my tea.
Strange. Scarcely can I remember when last we spoke alone, and so candidly.
You've been carrying a lot of dead bodies for a long time, apparently. He ain't the only one. We're the Warrior of Light, and many people die on our watch. A lot of fuckers die on our watch.
I thank thee. For all my supposed skill with words, I find it difficult to express such private thoughts. As for the Loporrit's proposition, I will take time and consider how to respond. 'Twould be to our mutual benefit if we could converse more openly with our aspiring caretakers.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
A concern I should be glad to address on the Scion's behalf. To dispense with all pretense and bare one's heart to another is a frightening thing indeed. But we cannot move forward ere we take that bold first step. A lesson I have learned many times before. And today.
Twins would praise them too much, Thancred would be too blunt, and Y'shtola would probably just say it's not worth thinking about. I think Y'shtola would also be too blunt. Remember, she dragged Thancred, verbally, in front of everybody. But got, like, pissy when someone put it back on her. I think Y'shtola is a terrible person when it comes to social situations. Especially ones of the heart. Can't stand that shit. That's like one of my most hated points in Shadowbringers is when she wants to talk shit about Thancred, and then you have the option to like literally tell her the same shit to her face, and she's like, that's none of your business. Oh really? That's none of my business? It's not everyone's business, even though you just put Thancred's business out there? Okay. Okay, bitch. I see you. I see who you are. A hypocrite. Can dish it but can't take it, and which means I can't respect it. Sure, but like what I'm talking about is like she literally shit talks Thancred, and pretty much throws his emotional baggage out in front of everybody in the group. But then you get the verbal option to do the same to her, and she literally is like, that's no one's business. Like she didn't just do that to someone else. So, it happens when you find her in Shadowbringers as you go back to her room and it's just the party. But like, she pretty much like calls him out for feeling a certain way about the situation with Minfilia. You know, because emotional baggage. And then, like, I forgot what it is you say to her, but it's something not as extreme, but it's still similar. And she gets, like, annoyed about it. I'm just like, meh. Don't remember the voice line where she can't take it. I wish I knew what you say to her. Because I forgot what the topic is you bring up. So, I'll have to look it up in one of my VODs.
What are they saying? Curse these ears and I'd bugger all.
Those are...
No matter. We've got our plans.
But yeah, it's literally when you find her and you go back to the village in the forest and you go to her room. So, that's all I remember. That's when it is. I just don't remember exactly everything. Oh god, I gotta read your lines. Ariane, please, spare me. In truth, my reason for traveling hither was to effect a plan of mine own. Oh god. A plan which may pave a way forward for us all. May, I say, for there is no guarantee of success. 'Tis the reason I set out alone. That failure, should it come, would be mine to bear alone. Yet thou standest before me with proffered hand and open heart. Proffered? 'Twould be remiss of me to refuse thy amity? And so I ask, wouldst thou join in mine endeavor? Not if you keep talking like this, bitch. I thank thee for accompanying me. Oh no. Do I have to read Ariane lines for the next hour? I'll cry. 'Tis a simple plan, in truth. We shall not be long away from the Beastway's burrow. Difficult decisions must needs be made in the coming days, but I nonetheless believe that we are all of one mind in our desire to save the people of Aetheris. To make clear our resolve of the Loporrits, I would offer them a gift, but its making doth require a most singular ingredient. What? I don't even know if I said that right. Beep, 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 beep. I don't know. Where are we going? I'm stuck on a rock. What are we doing? Ariane, what are we doing? I'm gonna turn that down a little because it's just background music. Stupid mushroom. Ah, an abundance of spongoi. Excellent. I chanced to spy this aggregation when crossing Zodiac's erstwhile prison. Using the spell taught to me by the Numo, I believe these shall suffice for a gift I would fashion. I can't stand reading this guy's shit, man. I wish his lines were all voiced. I wish if I had to pick one person where all their lines were voiced, I hate to say it, but it'd have to be Ariane because I can't stand reading these. The magic requireth considerable concentration, however. Might I prevail upon thee to stand watch while I perform the incantation? Incantation. Oh boy, we gotta fight something! Yay! I'm gonna fight you! It's already dead. I didn't. Oh, there's more. Hi. What's up, Numix? It's already dead? Oh, there's more. My dog is barking and I don't know why. Oh, that's also a story. So, we got dinner and my dog starts barking. And he doesn't bark unless he's like upsetty about something. He's not. He's 17 years old. So he'll like bark if he's like thinks he's alone, like if he's alone, and he'll start barking and crying. Or if he's locked in a room, something like that. So he's barking and we're home. So I pick him up and I'm like, dude, we're right here. So I put him back down and he goes back into my bedroom and starts barking. And he's not barking at anything. He's just barking at the sky, right? He's just looking up and barking. He throws his whole body back and falls over and barks. Surveying the nearby area, you see no sign of potential threats. This would be a good opportunity to see how Urion J is faring. So I pick him up and I bring him into the living room where we're eating, and I put him on the couch, and he starts whining and crying because we have food that he wants. And then he starts barking at the sky while we're trying to eat right in front of us, and I'm just like, this is a new level of dementia, dog. I'm getting kind of annoyed about it. Sometimes he would just think we were robbers for no reason. Oh no! My dog is deaf, so he can't really tell if we're in the house. We'll come home and he'll still be crying and barking, and then like he eventually looks over and we're right there. And he's like, oh my god. Ryanja remains fixated on his work. So, yeah, my dog's 17. He's missing a few brain cells. Yeah, pretty much. There. 'Tis done. A magic ink. Every ounce of the fish. What? Affecta. My eyes glazed over at that word. It's a fake word. As the crafted by the Nomu. Anyway, Nomu? Rare is the occasion I would conjure mine own, but it is nonetheless a most useful skill. The resulting product is admittedly possessed of no I never understood how to say this word. Like, I feel like it's a word I know, but I've never seen written, so I don't know what this is. Properties, but its hue is one of mine own choosing, which I pray the Loporits will appreciate. Is it orange for carrots? Mevla Urianjeo, thank goodness. I thought you had been eaten or had perhaps fallen to a crater. Must be a rabbit. There's no way it's one of ours. It is the rabbits. It's the Loporits. Oh god, this is a high-pitched voice. Y'shtola has been looking all over for you, Mevlo. She says she needs to speak with you about something most urgent, dire even. That's not your voice, and I don't fucking know what is. She was also quite clear that she wishes to speak with Mevlo alone, which seems, I'm afraid, you must stay behind, Urianje. But don't worry. But worry not, it is... Oh, I can't do this voice while sick. It just so happens that we need your help with an errand, delivering a package from the Watcher's Palace to Beastway's Burrow. It's quite large and heavy, perhaps even too heavy for we poor Loporits, and we would be ever so grateful if you could lend us a hand. That's convenient. Suspiciously convenient. Well, I suppose I should be going then. Phew, good. I mean, yes, very good. Let us not keep you then. She said she would be waiting for you in the greatest Endsville. And somewhere thereabouts, I'm sure you'll find her soon enough. Worry not, Mevlu, I shan't be long. How very convenient. Oh boy. God, I hate being sick. Can I just jump down? Yeah. Ah! Oh, there's invisible walls. I forgot, this game doesn't let you die off a cliff. That would be silly. Let me on the bridge, please. Baby. Oh, that's so uncomfortable. So, because of my earache, it feels like I have, like, it's pretty much swimmer's ear, now that the pain has subsided. Or, like, you have water constantly in your ears. So when I burp or hiccup or anything like that, it's like your ear's trying to pop, but it's very, very awful. I also can't hear that well out of it. I just need it to be better. I just don't understand. What was the grave matter you needed to talk to me and not Arianje about? Oh, Milo, we thought you would be away for far longer. Yeah, I was told to come here, that you had something to tell me. A dire emergency. I said no such thing. But as you are here, I could use your assistance with one small matter. Running Way, and a companion of Glowing Ways, apparently has much to tell us of the final days. The problem, however, is that he is determined to live up to his name, refusing to stay still long enough for us to hold a conversation. Is there anywhere he was likely to stop and rest, or perhaps there's a way to slow him down? Oh, what? What's the rush? I was thinking we could wait here, maybe enjoy a cold mug of carrot juice. No? Well, if it's really that important, you could try using these balls of moose flesh, not to be confused with the other thing. What? What? What are you talking about? What? Confused with what? Running Way's other notable features are his incessant chatter, so you'll have no trouble finding him in a crowd, and when you do, try lobbing balls at him. Crude, but if it proves effective, he was here in the Great Endsvale when we last saw him. Let us split up and find him. Okay. This way. My ear is ringing, and it's very loud because the music is quiet. Bum, 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 na, 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 na. Search your surroundings for a running way. You may move the cameras, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know how to shoot a ball or whatever. Is it one of you assholes? You're not running. You're not running. Oh, I could turn like, oh. Bitch. Oh, that's smart. If it was meant to be a joke, it's not funny. Gotcha, you little shit. Yes, I'm Running Way. Do you mind explaining me why you hit me in the face with your balls of... Why? Who wrote this shit? What? First the obscenely large carrot, and now my balls. Oh no, y'all. I think I think somebody with a sense of humor definitely wrote this section. I think it's the same person who wrote this obscene carrot scene. I'm highly knowledgeable about the final days. Huh! That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard since I woke up. Who told you that joke? As if I got time to look into the final days when there's so much to do before the Great Voyage. It's true that Hydaelyn did impart us some knowledge of the event, but I know about it as much as any other loperate around here. Less, probably. I don't know why anyone would think it's funny to go around telling people I'm an expert, but they better hope I don't get my paws on them. Interesting. Sorry I couldn't be of more help, but if there's nothing else, I got work to do. And I'm off. You sure you didn't want to get hit by more balls? Alright, stop dragging me by the nose. Where the fuck are you guys at so I can punch you? I'm not above animal abuse. No, I'm kidding. I'm not finishing that sentence. I'm a rabbit. I'm allowed to punch another rabbit. You hear that, bitch? I could find neither hide nor hair of him. How did you fare? Oh, I got him with my balls, alright. So he knows no more than the others. Glowing way. Care to explain yourself, glowing way? Glowing way? Growing way. Well, you see, I misremembered. Yes, that's it. I misremembered. Terribly sorry about that. I'm afraid I'm drawing a blank, though try as I might, I can't remember who I was thinking of. On an unrelated note, what of Ariange? I assume you spoke with him earlier, but did he say when he would be returning? He had to go do a package or something. On his way to Watcher's Palace with Livingway. Between Growingway's sudden lapse of memory and our lack of leads, maybe it's time we should be better. Maybe our time is better spent lending Ariange a hand. What? What? No, hold on a minute. It's all coming back to me. Yes, I remember. The information you're looking for is in the archives. Yes, that's where you'll find all sorts of useful information, including that pertaining to the final days. I mean, if there is an archive, that would be worth looking into. And I don't have to throw my balls at anyone. Ether current. Those things I don't do. Because I'm really bait. Oh, what to do? Oh, I promised Livingway I would help, but... no, I promised I'd help, so that's what I'll do. The archives are on the second floor of the main plaza in the eastern wing. Follow me. Okay. I suspect the Loperates are up to something, but if there's aught to be learned of the final days, I think it's best we play alone. For now, at least. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba. I like that song a lot. I want to hear the whole thing, but we don't hear it here. Stuck with this fucking tune. Sorry, big yawn. My ear's starting to hurt. I just want to get out of this area. Oh my god, please let me go. Let me go to a new area. Where am I going? Did I go the wrong way? No, it's up there. I just... Wait, wasn't there like a teleporter? Or do I have to use the crystal? No, it's not an actual area like a town. No, wrong way. This thing, right? Was there a thing over here? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, let's go. Woo woo. Watch me on the wrong side of the whole fucking map. Not too awful, actually. Oh god, speaking of boring music, the generic mount music. The archives are right through this door, but it seems to be locked. I guess we'll just have to go and find whoever has the key. Growing way, enough. If you had naught else to tell us of the final days, you need only say so. We can ill afford to be wasting time here, as you well know. Did you yourself not tell us that we must act quickly? Yes, we did, but the moon was to be a perfect paradise for the people of Aetheris, and we're running out of time to make everything ready for their arrival. We hope that you'd see the wonders that we have to offer, but you found nothing but faults and flaws in our work. And only one of you saw our potential, so the others must be kept here. Oh, so that's Living Way's game. Run us around in circles, failing that, lock us away so we can't put the plan at risk. Everyone except Arianje. He understands what's at stake, what must be done. I fear you've misjudged us, Growing Way. Never have we decried the notion of using the moon as the means of escape. That said, my heart breaks at the thought of abandoning Aetheris and her reflections to their doom. If there is a way to avert the final days, I wish to find it. We all do. We may fail, but our efforts would never be at the expense of your plans. But why would you take that risk? There's no room for ifs or maybes now. The people of Aetheris will escape here on the moon. They'll be safe, and we'll finally get to see all the happy, smiling faces. These rabbits go crazy for crazy performance anxiety. Jesus. I'm sorry, but we can't let you leave. You can't. I will fight a rabbit. Oh, let's go. Do what you must, but try not to hurt them. I'll be back in a moment. Don't do anything rash while I'm gone. Bye, little rabbit. I'm about to have fun fighting these guys. Rabbit on rabbit violence, let's go! If we dally, they'll overwhelm us with sheer numbers. I say we knock these ones out and split up and make our way to the exit. Agreed. Let us reconvene where Argos awaits outside. The dog, I'm assuming? Yeah. Oh, I am committing rabbit on rabbit violence. Let's go. Oh, and I still have my charges. Oh. Oh. Leave. Got it. Oh, it's up. Up? No. It's down then up. No, is it up? Is it actually? I don't know where the exit is. I just realized. Ooh, let me grab that while we're doing this. Pulling out the flare. Like, this is gonna be so boring and getting trees. This is for being boring and getting trees wrong. Pulling out the actual strats. Stacking the fucking whatever. This shit. Fucking out here with the revenge of making me. Oh, I can't go in there. That's stupid. These motherfuckers thought they could step to Heidelin's champion. Bitch, she didn't pick me for no reason. I feel like at this point, because she's so weak, I could beat her ass, but you know, whatever. If there's one thing I know how to do, it's remember how to play Red Mage. I had the combo fucking ready to go. Is this the... This isn't it. How do I get out of here? Do I have to drop down first? I'd hate to drop down. Oh no, it's over here. I'm stupid. God, this place is so confusing. Do I still have to drop down? I don't remember. I don't think so. For a minute there, I thought Thancred was glitched in the rock, and I was like, man, they really placed you in the wrong spot. Huh? Good, you're here. We must hurry to the Watcher's Palace and find Urianger. Sure. I mean, whatever. What are they gonna do? Kidnap him?
And what, pray tell, do we seek at the Watcher's Palace?
Oh, come off it, friend. You know full well why we're here. The time has come for you to return to Atheris and help your brethren prepare for their journey here and beyond.
Forgive me, Living Way, but I cannot in good conscience proceed with this plan.
Huh? But what about the final days? The death and the doom? Oh, we have to hurry before it's too late.
Your unflagging commitment to your duty is endearing, to say the least.
Oh, bugger!
Be at ease. They bear you no grudge, nor do I. How could we, having come to understand your purpose? For millennia, you and yours worked tirelessly towards the singular purpose of this heavenly vessel's construction. An arduous feat by any measure. It is clear you have spared no effort. Why, your very names are a testament to your dedication.
Our names? I'm not sure I understand what you're getting at.
Names are an expression of the self, a declaration of one's hopes and aspirations. Your use of contemporary, uncomplicated nomenclature doth ensure clarity of purpose. There can be no doubt that your love for the people of Atheris is boundless and pure.
Yes! A most mellifluous phrasing! We Loporrits were born of Heidelin's love for Atheris. possibilities. For as long as I can remember, I've toiled in anticipation of the day when this vessel might be needed.
Is this the same fucking voice as that fucking thing from Shadowbringers? I hate that guy.
All I've ever wanted was to meet those she cherished so dearly. To serve and serve well. That
The
goes
Numa.
for all of us. Don't you see? So help us. Help us help them. Lead them here where we can keep them safe. If there's anything wrong with what we've built, we'll fix it. We'll make it right.
Your works want not for repair. Yet there remaineth much for you to learn of men, and your own kin besides. Singing Way, thy name bespeaketh more than the simple marriage of rhythm and rhyme. The songs of Aetheris are beyond counting, and span the length and breadth of emotion. Maps are monuments to man's pioneering spirit and his devotion to charting the furthest reaches of our star. Many have devoted their lifetimes to exploratory pursuits, to venture unto the highest mountains and the deepest oceans in search of unknown frontiers. And thou, my friend, I do not think we've met.
My name is Puddingway.
Pudding!
Puddingway? Yes, indeed. A name of deep and abiding significance, I'm sure, but one perhaps better communicated through delicious deeds than tasteless words. A judicious application of fey magics at a later juncture may be appropriate. And Living Way. 'Tis no easy feat to convey the significance of thy moniker. When I was a bookish boy, a dear friend of mine was fond of peppering me with questions as I read, to my occasional annoyance. One day, I posed to her a question of mine own. What doth it mean to live? After much contemplation, she proffered this answer. The anticipation of a half-read story's conclusion. The hope today's mistake may serve as tomorrow's lesson. The wish that a new acquaintance may one day call thee friend. She believed it to be all these moments and more.
I want to understand, but
I, too, still labour to find mine own answer. 'Twould be my pleasure to assist you and yours in embarking on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. For thee.
What is it?
Ink as blue as the
Oh,
waters of
It's
Aetheris.
just stuff he made.
Made in haste, though I assure thee, the quality has not suffered for it. The people need not be persuaded by honeyed words. Nay, I have faith they shall do what is right in due course. Until they do, I beg your patience, friends. And with that ink, let us fill the empty pages of Living Way's compendium.
Happy for him to finally get something other than talking like a jackass and keeping secrets? Yeah, I'm fine with this. I just feel like it's a little late, you know? I just feel like we've been
An
waiting
open
so
exchange
long
of
for this.
ideas will surely afford you all a better understanding of modern man, and with it, ideas for improvements and renovations. But more importantly, it shall empower us to together find a way forward.
I hope you're right. Thank you for this lovely gift.
There you have it. I shall remain with the Loporrits to ensure that all is in order. Though we must needs prepare for every eventuality, you would all agree that the evacuation of our star is a last resort. To accept failure is to accept the demise not only of our star, but that of Reen's, of all reflections, and the souls that call them home. Which is why I have every faith that you shall fight to the last, that such drastic measures may prove unnecessary.
Should the worst come to the worst, and I pray deeply that it won't, I'll take comfort in knowing preparations were made under your watchful eye.
Aye, thou mayest be assured that if calamity cometh, not a soul will be left behind, if being the operative term.
That flower, how came it into your possession? I forgot, you also talk like a jackass. Heidelin gave me this flower. How very like her. Guided by its light, you may come to know her true intentions. Shut up! No one understands what you're saying. Oh my god. Intentions which remain a mystery even to us. God, you're so loud. In our time, we called it Elpis. Elpis? You would do well to remember that name. Elpis.
I hate to interrupt, but I feel like I need to make amends for all the secrecy.
Think nothing of it. We haven't been the most gracious of guests.
Elpis.
Do convey our apologies to Growingway and the others.
But of course! And when next we welcome more guests from Aetheris, we'll have learned to be much more hospitable hosts. Oh, and circling back to the matter of inappropriate secrecy, we ought to discuss our benefactors.
Agreed. The Charlian Forum, yes?
I fucking knew it! I was like, it's definitely an entity we met. I think it's the Charlian Forum, like the fuckers in Charlian. And I was just like, but what if it's not? I don't want to look like an idiot. I fucking knew it. I should have just said it. Should have been caught on record saying this shit.
What? How did you know?
Well, they're the only fuckers with enough information and knowledge to literally figure out how to talk to you idiots. Literally, if I had to go pick, a group of people that were smart enough to figure out how to send me shit, I'd pick the nerds. The biggest nerds on the planet, yeah. Yeah, I believe it would be those guys. And also their secrecy and your secrecy and them collecting all the data of the planet to preserve it for millennia, right? Just transfer all take the island and put it on the moon. That's literally, I feel like their plan is actually literally taking Labyrinthos and shooting it into the moon. Oh my god, is that their actual plan? To literally put jetpacks on that bitch and shoot it into the moon? I can't imagine them, like, teleporting the entire... Oh, what if it teleports? That'd be cool. Just thought it'd be cool to shoot it. Not the whole island, just Labyrinthos, which is pretty much the whole island, just underneath it. So the mountain opens up. It's like, "Arr!" And then it's just like T minus 30 seconds, and it's just a fucking spaceship to the moon. I mean, why else put everything in Labyrinthos other than to ship it in this big ass box?
The more I heard, the more obvious it became.
Yeah, pretty
The
much.
Fawn's aims align closely with those of your anonymous patrons. A telling coincidence would be an understatement. Though had we not taken it upon ourselves to peruse certain restricted tones in Labyrinthos, we might still be unaware of their plans.
This also coincides with the fact that they can't tell anyone the information they know. It protects them from any Asians trying to get information, whether it be like torturing the information out of them or whatever. Like, they literally cannot say it. So it makes sense that they would be able to protect the information of the moon within themselves by casting that incantation. You should start writing all your predictions down. Honestly, just speak them into the world and they shall appear, is what I'm learning. I literally was like, that guy, I feel like he's gonna shoot himself. Oh, fuck, he shot himself. I know a depressed man when I see one. He's also a man who I didn't think would surrender, so yep, that happened. And then, like, what else was the other one? This. What was the other one? Oh, yeah. Won't the planet die if we if we kill Zodiac? Yes. Yes, it does. I mean, that's just knowing the lore. It's not really a prediction. It's only a prediction if the game was poorly written and ignored its own lore, which it doesn't. This game does definitely make sure the lore, minus like a few things that don't actually fucking matter, but I like to point out just to be funny. But like, yes, killing Zodiac will kill the planet. His whole existence was to fix it. Makes sense. If you know about a lot of stories and writings, and you like, especially military, it's like, yeah, big guys who talk big and like literally like, I'll never surrender. Yeah, they'd rather fucking kill themselves than surrender. It's kind of predictable. Charlie and being secretive nerds, talking to the secretive nerd rabbits. Like, duh. It's a little late to add a new entity. I don't know. I think my biggest predictions are just an Endwalker.
But let us continue this discussion upon our return. I dare say we have kept Alphino and the others waiting long enough.
Hey. Hey yourself. You should write down, it's too late to add a new entry. What? Why? Is that like a name of a quest I need to keep track of? Do you want me to write down my prediction for what that's a reference to? Ugh. Or entity, not entry. I'm dummy. No reason. If I were to add a new entity this late in the game. Just so you know, just because I haven't met the Asians doesn't mean new Asians is a new entity. They're still the Asians. Based on everything we've done and haven't explored. What have we not explored that has still been mildly placed in the story? Green dragon guy. He's not new. He's not new enough. We directly talked to him. He's not new enough. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. I feel like if we add something new, it still has to be slightly connected, at least slightly, right, to something that's already happened. Like, because Fan Daniel was new, but he's an Asian, so he ain't that new. He ain't new, right? I would say the Green Dragon is new. I don't remember any reference to any other dragons. Part of that brood. Honestly, I thought it was just those three. I didn't realize there was a fourth one. There might be a fifth one. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't fucking know. I didn't keep track of that shit. I gotta read Urianger again. 'Twas a relief to see Living Way was pleased with my gift of ink. To serve and be served. Oh, to serve and serve well. Through their knowledge, though their knowledge may be lacking, their boundless love is a blessing without peer. It will be no easy task to prepare them for what needs to be done. But gladly do I embrace this duty, even if I do necessitate that we part ways for a time. Forgive my absence, but I have the utmost faith in you. In all our fellow scions, when next I return to Aetheris, I pray I find you all in good health and good spirits. Oh shit. Fucking leaving. Returning home. Yay. With the Loporets and in Urianger's capable hands, we needn't worry about the affairs here in our absence. Knowing now that the face of the earthly collaborators, there is much to discuss with Alphino and the others. Let us return to the Tower of Babel. Our battle for the star will soon begin in earnest, and we must be prepared. Okay, let's go. You know what I need to do? Make a list of things that just haven't been addressed, and find out which one's gonna pop up next. Alright, there is a... Oh, there is like a little thing over here. I was like, where is it taking me? The middle of nowhere. This crater. Oh, my tooth hurt. How weird. Gods, I can scarcely believe we went to the moon and back. Y'all, what do you mean? You didn't even make a big deal about it. You weren't like, oh my god, we're on the moon. You were just like, moon shit. Whatever. But we'll have time to reflect on that later. Right now, we need to head back to Camp Broken Glass and deliver a thoroughly detailed report to Lucia. Oh, we're gonna see all our friends again. I kind of miss them. I'd like very much to know how everyone is getting on here as well. They've only just begun to treat the tempered prisoners when we left. I share your curiosity, but warning our allies of the final days is greater importance. I speak not only of contingent, of course. The heads of state of every nation must know what we have learned. We know not when or where or in the manner of which the final days will begin to manifest, and so we must see that everyone is prepared. Agreed. Though we may wish to stress the importance of discretion, at least to the public, be sent into a panic, not that everyone in position of responsibility should need be told as much, but it bears repeating. Anyway, first things first, to Camp Broken Glass. Oopsies. Can I teleport? I need to go get more tickets. I only got 4 left. Oh, did you hear? It was an article, but it said and I don't think it's going to be upon release of the new expansion, but we are getting more inventory space and glamour plates. Don't know when, but at some point. And they are working on hats for the hatless. So it was an article on some website, so who knows how much actual legitimacy it has. I just hope it's true. I'd really like to have inventory space. Oh god, these fuckers. What the hell is your voice? Oh, fuck. It's good to see you all again. No worries for your lunar adventure, I hope. No worse for your lunar adventure. Why is yours not voiced? We've done what we can for now, and believe me, we intend to tell you all about it. But before we do, might you tell us of what became of Garlemald in our absence? We succeeded in snubbing... Yeah, snubbing. We're gonna get so much news tomorrow and Sunday with the fan... Oh, yeah. FanFest. Can't wait to see what awaits us. I avoid all of it just because I don't want any spoilers. Because I'm not done with Endwalker. So I don't know... Because it's like, people are like, oh, but it's not a spoiler. It is, because it still gives you characters that you know won't die in Endwalker if they're in the trailer for the next shit, right? So I'm just like avoiding it. The only thing I've looked up is the graphics, and that's because I find it very interesting, because that's an art thing. But like, I try to avoid all of the new stuff because of that. Like, I saw something with some characters, and I was like, oh, cool, they're not gonna die in Endwalker. I mean, I'm glad, because I love them, but, like, there's no threat of them dying in Endwalker if anything were to get close to it for some of these characters. So, avoiding that. It's because ever since Shadowbringers, I've kind of just been like, nope, fuck that. Because Shadowbringers did that, right? They literally ended on a cliffhanger of, what happened to your friends? They're all in a coma. Oh no! And then it was like, watch the Shadowbringer opening. I was like, oh, they're fine. They're very fine. They're very okay. And I was just like, well, that took that. I guess. And I adore, it's one of my favorite parts, very favorite, like, story construction, the end of Stormblood, where everyone's getting comatose. I loved it. It was so suspenseful and so, like, anxiety-ridden of, oh my god, my friends are dying. And then I watched the opening for Shadowbringers, and I was just like, oh, okay. Whatever. And I was just like, fuck, I shouldn't have done that. Did you literally think they were going to be dead at the start of Shadowbringers? I didn't know what to expect. Because there was nothing. They didn't give you as much as you think at that point. There was still a lot of mystery behind it. Yes, the Crystal Exarch, you get to see the Crystal Exarch, but who is that? Where are they at? Blah, 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 right? There wasn't that much information to go off of by the end of Stormblood. So it was still a lot of mystery. And like, oh, do you have to, I don't know, do certain things to get your friends back? Blah, blah, blah. No, they're fine. They've been fine for a while. Don't worry about it. Not a problem. Wasn't even a problem, apparently, right? And I was just like, oh, I kind of wish for a little more sitting on the edge of my seat at the beginning of Shadowbringers instead of being completely spoiled. That not a problem. Them going into a coma, not a problem for Shadowbringers until the patches. So I didn't think they were going to be dead. I just kind of thought there was going to be more peril. I like uncertain peril. That's why Parting Glass is so good. That's why Broken Glass is so good. It's uncertain peril. Do I really think they're going to kill the twins off? Absolutely fucking not. But something could happen that's maybe worse than death. And that's uncertain peril. that I really, really like. That's the edge of my seat. Can't wait to see what happens next. Type shit. Anyway, back to this, though, which has nothing to do with that, though. Oh, it's my dog. My poor dog. My old man. He just got put in my room. We succeeded in... Oh yeah, I said snubbing, and that's not the word. Subduing. We succeeded in subduing the tempered inside the Tower of Babel. We took many lives, but combined with those who are already in our custody, the number requiring care has grown exponentially. The inclement conditions have made it difficult, if not impossible, to treat them all here. So we have petitioned the aid of allied nations. Some are understandably hesitant to proffer assistance, particularly those who were but recently subject to imperial occupation. That said, several others have agreed to grant them refuge for treatment. With the assistance of your fellow scions, we endeavor to see them safely transported and subsequent... I can't stand trying to say this word. I know what it is. Other people can say it and I understand it. I cannot speak it. It's a speech impediment. Anyways. Will the tempered be relocated? Not all, no. We have sufficient shelter to attend to those whose treatment has begun, and enough healers who have volunteered to remain until their patients have recovered. Julius, I forgot, they say the J's weird, is one such patient, though he is not yet fit to receive visitors. Truth be told, it was a miracle he and those in his company were not harmed in the chaos. If not for Alphino and Alize's timely assistance, I dare say none of them would be with us today. Aw, my twins make me so proud. Look at my face. I'm beaming with pride. In light of recent developments, have the Alliance leaders come to any decision regarding Garlemald? Given the tremendous ramifications of what has happened here, it will take time to determine what must be done. In the meantime, they intend to work with the Eastern Alliance and keep a close watch over the provinces. We have other news to share. Shortly after Anima was defeated, we received reports of each and every tower has vanished. For Mercy, the process was apparently not quite as violent as you experienced in Thavnir. Those who were trapped within them have been rescued and receiving treatment. To hasten this endeavor, the best tribes have... The best tribes! We're not the beast tribes, we're the best! The beast tribes have received instruction in the magics needed to cure tempering. Master Matoya is no doubtful thrilled the Mother Porxia affords her so many visitors. That was weird for Yastola's voice. Yes, we are grateful for her ongoing efforts as well, of those of your comrades near and far. As the contingent, several of our members have been granted leave to return to their homelands after the transfer of Tempered have been completed. Yay! Look at it, I'm just happy to be here. Hold on. Lucia and I will remain, along with a small force to continue offering aid to those in Garlemald. The Empire may be no more, but there are those who yet call these lands home. I don't remember your voice, so we just gave you generic man voice. I believe that accounts for the recent events here, so what of the moon and the Telepheroi? Harley, why are we walking around like a weirdo? So I killed Zodiac and now the world's gonna end. That's the story. Hey, Fandaniel's dead. You've doomed us all, I see. The final days, gods. I prayed your victory would mark the end of our troubles. If anything, you've literally killed us all. I want someone to just throw this shit in my face and be like, wow, you've killed us, thanks. I hate it here. There is much we do not know, but the Alliance leaders must be told. Would you be willing to contact them in our stead? Yes, of course. I will send word forthwith. Dog, if you don't come here. You don't come here. Why are you on that side of me? Why are you over there? Why are you over there? Come here. Come here, buddy. You little shit. Come here. Thank you. Stay on your bed. Stay on your bed. Why are you like this? You're okay. Do you want me to stop playing video games and pay attention to you? I know you're old, but you usually don't pay attention to me, so I don't know what's up. We'll also release your fellow scions from their present duties, that they may return to Charlian. Your energies are better spent finding the means to avert the coming apocalypse. Speaking of your fellow scions, you'll be happy to hear that Mistress Kryl, though still on the mend, has been moved to the Beldesian Annex and given into Tataru's care. Wait, what happened to her? Did Heidelin possess her and then she faint? Nothing like super serious, right? I think that's what happened. I don't remember. It's when Heidelin was like, I shall shoot the Asian and Xenos into space. And they somehow still made it back. And I'm just like, what? Man, you're really bad at shooting people into space. Hosted Heidelin so you could go to the moon. She also shot them into space randomly. And I'm kind of mad they made it back so fucking fast. Like, space ain't shit, apparently. We go to space, and anything could kill us, right? Accidental anything, right? Little hole in my little spacesuit, I'm dead. Fucking shoot Xenos and Asian randomly into space, they just fucking somehow make it back to the moon. Unscathed. Space don't mean shit in this fucking universe. What the fuck is space? A leisure stroll. I could just fly through space on a dragon and not die from cold or lack of air or the vacuum effect of space. It's so weird. Space is weird in this game. Thank you. I look forward to seeing them both upon our return. Let us be on our way then. Yes, let's go pick up the kids. One last thing, if I may. After your confrontation with Zodiac, you said Xenos took his leave, and in all likelihood has returned here to Garlemald. That's kind of scary, actually. I have a mind to dispatch scouts and try to ascertain his whereabouts, but first wish to ask if you believe there's a merit in doing so. Yeah. I'm afraid they won't live to tell the tale. Honestly, just leave the man alone right now. He ain't fucking with anybody. Let the bitch hibernate. Don't do it. Don't poke the sleeping bear. It's funny that you needed a spell to swim underwater, but literally nothing for space. Absolutely my point. Like that, what? I can't breathe underwater, but fucking space is fine. No cold, no vacuum, no lack of air. The fuck? No deadly radiation from the sun that the atmosphere on Earth grants us protection from. What? I suppose you're right. To dispatch good soldiers in pursuit of such a beast would be to send them to their deaths. Exactly. Xenos literally ain't fucking with nobody right now. Don't fuck with him. Pray forget I entertain the notion. While the subject of Xenos, the 10th Legion has made its official proclamation. They denounce the Crown Prince and condemn his role in the Empire's downfall. Space is room temperature in this universe because you need ice ether for cold. Doesn't matter how close or far you get from fucking the sun, as if you don't have ether, you're just gonna be room temperature. I hate that. I hate that so much. That made me cough and die. His very title has become the source of shaming among the former subjects, and in its continued use serves only to hinder relations with foreign nations. Also, Xenos isn't hurting him with Lamau? Okay, but, like, he literally said, so he says something about, like, go get mad, and then we'll fight. I'm fucking out of here. And, alright, he probably is hurting somebody, but, like, let's not send people to go get hurt. You know? Let's not intentionally get people killed looking for an asshole who doesn't want to be found right now. Because if he wanted to be found, he would be right behind me, breathing my hair in his nostrils. Like, if the bitch wanted to be here, he'd be here. Ain't nothing stopping him. So as far as I'm concerned, if the bitch don't want to be found, that means he's not in my presence. And has yet to be so. That's what that equals. Not here, doesn't want to be here, not gonna be here. If he wanted to be found, he'd be standing right behind me, breathing heavy. Just saying. He'd just pop up right here in the fucking cutscene. Let's fight. And I'd be like, oh fuck. Not right now, dude. I got an apocalypse to deal with. For this reason, he has been declared Xenos Vator Galvis, outcast and enemy of Garlemald. Nice. I'm sure that'll go over. Honestly, I don't think he gives a shit. Fan Daniel is no more, and now his own people turn against him. It seems he's not but his bloodlust to keep him company. Ah, shit, never mind. Although he didn't give a shit for people anyways. Honestly, he thinks they're beneath him, so what the fuck ever. Better that than an army to see it sated. At any rate, I will not keep you any longer. I pray you safe passage to Charlian. Oh my god, we're gonna go back to Charlian. Yay. Sorry, that was a terrible voice. I'm literally dying. I think I need to stop. Ooh, is that a mail mogul? A shop. Yeah. I got mail. I think we're gonna stop there because my voice wants to die. Then I will end the stream and check my mail, Moogle. No, you don't get to see my mail. What if it's hate mail? What if it's slurs? You did make it back from the rabbits. Exactly. And I think next week, not only will I be feeling better, because I'll be much further into my antibiotics, but, you know, I'll maybe be able to hear out of both ears. Wouldn't that be a miracle? Maybe I won't be sick. That would also be a miracle. You know, it's funny, I never got sick, like, until I started teaching. I just, like, I could go through, like, I could live with people with strep, I could live with people with COVID. That's true, I actually, like, 3 people in my house, and there's only 4 of us, got COVID once, and I was like, where's my COVID? I'd like to not work today. Right, never had the flu until I started teaching. Just saying. But anyway, we're gonna end the stream, because my voice is killing me. Bye, everyone. Tomorrow I am streaming. I'm gonna do, what's it called? In Stars in Time. Ah, God, I love that game. I cannot wait. Children brewing up those brand new super viruses. Bro, these kids are disgusting. Like, I feel like they live in a house full of roaches. They are gross. I picked up 2 empty chip bags today in one class. I was just like, man, your house has roaches. You can't tell me otherwise. But yeah. I'm streaming tomorrow 7 p.m. probably for like 2 hours, right? Because I'm still recovering, but I just love that game so much, and I was like, well, if I'm playing Final Fantasy, I'm playing that game. No offense, Final Fantasy, but like, the rabbits really took the wind out of my sail. They're cute as shit, but like, but yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. If not, have a good weekend, and I'll play for Final Fantasy on Friday again. Bye, everyone. Bye, 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 bye.